Yeah, we recruit them. I mean, we recruit them. We try to get involved with them, and often we do get involved with them. And we've had some guys come in here that were pretty highly recruited. James Daniels, probably the last guy comes to mind. Balaga. You know, if Tristan was anywhere but Mount Vernon, I think he would have probably been a little bit more highly recruited. Alaric that was a dogfight till the very end. I think it was us in Michigan at the end. I mean, we've won some of those battles. I don't mean to stand up here and cry poor. I don't mean that at all. I just think what we're selling often maybe doesn't resonate with most 18-year-olds, which is okay. We want it to resonate with the right ones. Sure. And that's not a knock on anybody. What's right for us is maybe not right for someone else. But if we do a good job recruiting, we get the right people in here that have the right mindset and, you know, share the same values and structure that we do, usually the results are really pretty good. So I don't know why more mega recruits or however you phrase it. I like that. I think that's a good way to
that was yours.
To describe it. That was mine, mega recruit. I said that. That's good. I'll give myself credit. But yeah, I don't know. You know, I don't have a good answer. The last thing I want to do, I spend a lot of time trying to crawl in the mind of 16, 17-year-olds. It's a scary place. My mind is a scary place. I know my mind when I was 16 or 17 was frightening. It was probably downright terrifying. A lot of you guys have kids that age, so it's not easy. But you know, I think ultimately it just depends on what you're selling. We sell what we are, and we're never going to change that. We're going to be very honest. We're going to be very direct. And we're going to basically announce to you what it's going to be when you get here. Because if we don't, it won't work. You know, you can't promise things and not deliver them. So we try to under-promise and over-deliver. I don't know if that's always the best sales tactic, but we've had success with it.
Well, that's what worked with James Daniels, and he was a high 4-star.
He was the right pick. I mean, the right fit. You know, and we had a lot of history with the family too.
Sure.
And make no mistake, like recruiting a brother is pretty easy. I don't know how much credit we deserve for recruiting James Daniels. I've recruited several sets of brothers, and I've never lost on a brother where we had the older one. So usually whoever wins on the first one gets the brother. You know, I can think of a couple other examples. One great example, Brian Allen, who ended up being a great player at Michigan. His brother's now starting on their line. He's with the Rams, Brian is. And then his older brother, no, not Brian. Yeah, that was Brian. The older brother was Jack Allen, who I think is still in the league too. He was a heck of a football player.
From Hinsdale.
All three. There's a young one up there now who's playing for him, who's a good football player too. All three from Hinsdale Central. We really recruited the oldest brother hard, but didn't recruit him as well as Michigan State. In fact, I think we were late on him, so they got him. We recruited Brian. We didn't make the same mistake. We offered Brian before Michigan State. I think the head coach offered Brian when he was in the living room, which I'm sure is illegal too. So I'm just, you know, we're a real dirty program. But offered him at a very young age,
freshman.
And I mean younger than we offer most linemen. Didn't work. He still went to Michigan State. I didn't even bother recruiting the youngest one, who is a heck of a football player too. Brothers are brothers. So you know, with James Daniels, I think we had some inherent advantages. But you look at some other guys. You know, Alaric Jackson, we didn't have any of those advantages, and it resonated with him, and he's had a very good career thus far. So I think just what you learn over time in recruiting is not to get hung up and caught up in the individual battles, because ultimately I can't find out what's in a player's heart. And if this isn't the right place for him, if he doesn't believe that, that's probably never going to work anyway. I think the only recruiting mistakes I can really think about are times when maybe I thought it was a better fit for the kid than it actually was, and I spent a lot of time trying to convince him that it was a good fit. If you got to do all that convincing, it's probably not a great fit at the end of the day. It's kind of like getting married. Although that's probably not a good analogy. I do a lot of convincing on that one too. But it's worked out thus far. Trapped her.